So in this video, we'll be going over all of the hunter pets we can look to tame in patch 11.2. Now keep in mind that there are some variants or different versions of these pets that are marked down as untamable, but this could change when the patch goes live, so we'll just have to wait for that change if they ever do arrive. First up on the list, we'll talk about one of the newest addition to the birds of prey family called Carapids. Now we'll be able to get 6 variants or different colors for these, and they can all be found in both the ecodomes of Karesh. So that's going to be the Oasis and Primus, but the amber and the red one can also be found in Lunal River, located here. Now if you want to collect all 6 colors or variants of the Carapids, it will be a bit difficult. During PTR or during beta, there's 2 kinds of NPCs or mobs that we can get these from. There's going to be the enraged Karok shades, which will be found at Lunal River, and these usually only have 2 variants, which are going to be the red ones and the amber ones or the bronze ones. Now for the remaining 4, they're going to be from the soaring Karoks, which we'll find flying high above in either the Oasis or Ecodome Primus. And in order to tame them, we have to be in range and we have to be phase diving, so it's going to be quite difficult. But we did find 2 spots here at the Oasis that we can get high enough, and then if we wait for about 5-10 minutes, one of these soaring Karoks will eventually patrol or route its way in close enough for you to be able to start taming. So far in beta, we were able to get the light blue and the green variants in Ecodome Oasis. Now through process of elimination, we assumed that we were going to get the purple and the dark blue variant from Ecodome Primus. We went to those cliffs behind the Ecodome to get a high vantage point or to get a close enough spot to tame the soaring Karoks in the area, but we were not able to get the purple and the dark blue variant from that spot. So we'll just have to say that we're not aware of where these will spawn from, but the sources from Petopia do state that they are going to be from soaring Karoks. Now next up on the list for hunter pets are called Cosmic Rays, which is going to be part of the family Rays. Now the purple and red variants are found in the Tempest Fields, and they'll be called the Void Glass Swoopers. We're actually able to tame the Night Reaver, who will be found in Karesh here, and this is going to be a rare elite, but only while phase diving. After it's tamed, it will lose its phase diving particle effects. Now as for the other 2 variants, these are going to be the blue and green ones, and they can be found in Karesh or Naakroa, named as the Siltwing Hunters, while the green ones can also be found in the Merciless Wastes, named as the Sand Swoopers. Now additionally, we'll also get one more pet from the Ray family, and these are going to be Mana Rays. We'll get 3 variants, and they'll all be found in Shadow Point here. The black and white variant will be from the Void Altered Stingers found here, while the orange and the green ones will be found in packs nearby. Next up on the list are the new Warp Stalker Hunter pets. We'll actually get 2 variants for these. The turquoise colored one can be found in the Merciless Wastes or North Safad, and these are named the Karesh Cragstalker or the Trained Thief Hunter. Now as for the Void Stalker variant or the purple one, it can only be found when phase diving, and we'll have to tame it from the rare Stalker of the Wastes, located here in the Merciless Wastes. Next up on the mount list are going to be the Slatebacks, which are going to be part of the Stag family. Now there are going to be 5 variants, but similar to Karoks, unfortunately getting the color you want will be quite a gamble since these can only be found while phase diving. All 5 variants can be found in Ecodome, so that's going to be the Oasis and Primus, but we'll also see some of the Slateback roamers in Karesh. Our next hunter pets will be the Thorntails, which will be part of the Fox family. Now there's going to be 4 variants, and 2 of them can be found in Ecodome Ravan while phase diving, and once tamed, the brown and the tawny Thorntails will lose their ethereal or particle effects. As for the green variant, this will be found in both Ecodomes, the Oasis and Primus, but only while phase diving as well. Lastly, for the violet Thorntail, this can be found patrolling inside of Ecodome Primus while phase diving, but it has a longer respawn timer compared to the previous 3. Up next on the list will be the Cosmic Worms, which are part of the family of worms. Since they're going to be exotics, we'll need to have the spec Beast Master in order to tame them. We have 2 variants, but they'll be from different sources. For the green variant, they'll only be found in Naakroa, called Toxic Ridgeworms, and as for the purple variant, we'll have 2 potential sources. One of them is from the side quest line called Void Hunter, which is by the Fracture of Lasuna, and at the end of this quest line, we'll be able to tame this pet. As for the second source, which might be faster to get depending on whether or not the rare Malik is spawned or not, and to find this rare, it will spawn southeast of the atrium. If it's underground, we'll just have to jump on it. We'll just have to jump up and down in order to have it pop up. So it's up to you how you want to go about getting the second variant. You can either do the side quest line or the rare, depending on which one's easier for you. Yeah, good luck with that. Now, as for our next pets, these are going to belong to the Carapid family, and they will also be marked as exotic, meaning we'll need to be Beast Mastery Spec in order to tame them. Now, these ones, despite being exotic, are actually part of the most common mobs here in Karesh. Like, we'll be able to find them in basically everywhere, like in Tazavesh, in the second island near Ecodome Primus, and even on the third island by the Oasis and the Merciless Wastes. Now, both variants can be found relatively near each other. Sometimes they travel in pairs of 2s or packs of 3s and 4s. So we'll have the blue one or the lighter blue one, and then we'll have a red one. For our next pets, they are going to be the Blood Beasts, which are not going to be exotic, meaning we don't have to be Beast Mastery in order to tame them, but we will need a book learned first in order to do that. Now, the pets themselves will have two variants of these, a gray one and a darker tone for pretty much the same thing or the same look, and they will both be found in Tazavesh, but in different phases. The first one will be from the rare Chowder, who is apparently an escaped parcel of the auction house, and this will be the darker variant. We'll be able to find the rare just outside of the town, located here, and they'll actually have a ribbon attached to their right tusk, which is quite cute, but unfortunately, after taming, the ribbon will disappear. You're missing a golden opportunity here, Blizzard. As for the second and last variant of the Blood Beast, it'll be from the untethered jaw heads, found in Tazavesh as well, but only when phase diving. We'll find these elite NPCs roaming around the town, usually alone, but in the scenario we accidentally pull any more trash mobs, we can simply feign death once we're in a safer spot and then safely proceed to tame the elite NPC. Now, about that book I mentioned, we are actually going to need the Blood Soaked Tomb of Dark Whispers, and despite the tooltip or the information given here, it's actually going to be a guaranteed drop chance from Zol, which is actually going to be one of the bosses in the raid Old Deer. And to be able to get to this raid, we'll have to travel to Zandalar and travel all the way to the Heart of Darkness located here. Regardless of the difficulty, we'll be able to get the item, and once we have that learned, it will actually unlock this ability to tame these types of pets for all future hunters of our account, so it's going to be warband. So again, we can do this on either normal, heroic, or mythic. This will drop from Zol at 100% drop chance. Now, before we finish the video, we're also going to have this pet belonging to the Hopper family, which is basically a frog. Now, so far in beta, we were only to find one of these variants, and they are going to be colored yellow. They're usually found roaming around near the Carapid family or just other packs of mobs, usually traveling alone. Now, as for the last hunter pets, these will be the Razorwings, which are going to be part of the Feathermane family. Now, there's going to be two variants, the purple and the red one. We'll be able to find them both in Ecodome Ravan. Both of the variants will be found here, but we'll need to have learned the Feathermane taming from the Tomb of the Hybrid Beasts in order to be able to tame them, and we don't even have to be Beast Mastery Spec in order to do that. The purple variant will be from the death scavengers flying around in the area, while the red ones is going to be from the Gorebeaks or the rare we can find in the area while phase diving, named Shareth the Cursed. But that's about it for the video. Let me know down in the comments below which ones you are eager to tame or add to your collection, but do leave a like and subscribe since it will help keep the lights and the mics on. We deeply appreciate the support. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.